Yo, so like that's fucking crazy. I just made this video, right? I was getting into it too. Like, I'm gonna have to get used to, you know what I mean, not letting this joint fuck up like this for real, for real. But that's cool because it's a learning lesson, you know what I'm saying? I needed that, you know what I mean? But I started feeling myself like, damn, this shit, I'm getting comfortable, you know what I'm saying? But basically, you know what I mean? The video that, you know what I'm saying, y'all would never see, it's basically like just like, all right, I'm trying to find my position as far as like what I want to say, where I want to go with things as far as like positioning myself, you know what I mean, in this YouTube. I'm gonna just say in this world, like in this app, in this, you know what I'm saying, in this program, basically what it is, in this program, you know what I'm saying. So, like exactly what I want to talk about, you know what I mean. I don't want it to be more like, I don't want it to be common words though, like damn, I'm just talking about the trendy things, cause I mean that shit get boring. I mean it's cool cause you get views, but I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really trying to, you know what I mean, just get the views, you know what I mean. I want to have like a certain position, and that's what I'm looking for. So like, I was thinking, you know, like how a lot of people travel, and you know what I mean, most of them, you know, they like, to me they not black and shit like that. So like, you know what I mean, they been to school, and you know what I'm saying, niggas get around, you know. And I was thinking about maybe being though I know a lot of dudes that's international, you know what I'm saying, from Sweden, Africa to fucking Korea. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? I know a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying, they book smart, but what about, you know what I mean, teaching them the hood lingo, you know what I mean? The vocabulary, the vocabulary basically creates itself, you know what I'm saying? So like, what you'll call, you know what I'm saying, what we'd call it slang, like if y'all international, you know what I'm saying, instead of being, instead of, you know what I mean, having your vocabulary is a slang book, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna write in that shit, you know what I'm saying? If somebody do it, then that's cool. But that ain't my twist, you know what I mean? But I'ma give it to you verbally, you know? I ain't never really been a dude to be writing and reading all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But just different lingos and slang that was from the past, that's now, and that people will create in the future, because you always got people, you know what I mean, coming up with different words. Like motherfuckers be like, damn, I want more, I mean bigger of this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they say certain words, they say it's not a word because basically, you know what I mean, it ain't in the dictionary. So to me it's a word, you know what I mean? It'll be a slang word. So like if dudes, you know, I don't know a lot of people from the hood that really travel outside of the country. You know what I'm saying? If they do, it's just a vacation spot, and that's really about it. But like me, I'm the type of person, when I travel, I go actually in the neighborhoods. I see the real life. Like I leave. If I was to do a tour, I would leave that tour area and move around. Just on the strength that, you know, I stand on 10 toes, and I've been doing it for my 20s and my 30s in the US. So it's easy for me to make that type of step, and I'm cool whatever come with it. But that's about, to me, that's exploring life, you know what I mean? Because when you're traveling and you going to vacation spots, you know what I'm saying, it's like a getaway. It make you feel good, you spending money and everything, but you don't see the real life, you know what I mean? You can't see that genuine feel actually where you at, you know what I mean? You looking at what they painted, you know what I mean, the image that they put in your head and shit like that. So like, for just people that, you know what I mean, be on here, that be listening and shit, I just figured like, all right, I could come up with certain things, like if they don't know, if they ever hear it, when they come over here, then they could be able to pick it up and catch it, you know what I'm saying? And you could basically be cool, you know what I'm saying? And even if I was to travel, then you know what type of language I'm coming off with, because sometimes when people use foul language, I ain't gonna say a curse word, because you know what I'm saying, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, there's a curse saying this shit, but using foul languages, you know, some individuals, you know what I mean, they don't know how to really adjust to that. They look at it like it's negative, you know what I'm saying, most people. So that shit just be crazy, you know what I mean? But that's just what people think, you know what I mean? I guess that's just tradition from generation to generation, how that, I guess how that might be. But, you know, somebody like me, you know, I use it frequent. I still believe I could get my point across and shit like that, but, you know what I mean? I'm just comfortable, basically, you know what I'm saying, how it's delivered, you know what I mean? So, that's really what I'm trying to say. Like, all right, I'm gonna say, like, I'm from Philadelphia, right? Over in Cali, right? They say something different, like, and where I come from, they say Yizzo. They say Yizzo was like, "What's up?" You know what I mean? So a nigga be like, "Yizzo," you know what I mean? He's probably screaming in the block, depending on the distance. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody just be like, "Yo, what's good?" or "What's up?" You know what I mean? We got three different approaches that we come at you with, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Philly dudes would be like. Now, you go to the Cali, you know what I mean? I ain't really hear from nowhere else, but you go to Cali, they say food. You know what I mean? So when the first time I heard this shit, I was like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I was a little offended, like, yo, this nigga think I'm sweet or something. Like, I was a little fucked up in the mind, but off of impulse, I didn't react. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And throughout the day, the first day I was there, throughout the day, it started to dawn on me, like, damn, this is just a language to use as far as, like, introducing themselves. Like, what's up? Like, if you from Philly, they say, what's up? What's good? You know what I'm saying? How you living? You know what I mean? I know a couple dudes might be like, damn, what's your life like? You know what I mean? They say, like, what's up? Would be like, damn, what's your life like? You know what I mean? It's just a different approach of saying, you know what I mean, how you doing? You know what I mean? So it mean the same thing, but this is the different definitions that you'll get in Philly. You know what I mean? So when you go to, you know what I'm saying, LA or something, I ain't gonna say LA, but mostly in California, they say what's up food. You know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of Mexicans and shit like that. So yo, man, that shit was just, it was an experience. And I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Just from traveling, you get to pick up certain things. And some people don't travel, so if they never go to that area, that spot, they wouldn't be able to, you know what I'm saying, even know, find out. They'll never be in a memory bank in their head. You know what I'm saying? So like motherfuckers that be out Cali, they be like, oh, I'm about to go to the pad. You know what I mean? And the pad to be your house, right? In Philly, we call it the crib. You know what I'm saying? I think most East Coast dudes, you know what I mean, if you was raised, you know what I'm saying, in a I ain't gonna say poverty, but if you was just raised in a, you know what I'm saying, in a city, I can't say poverty because everybody that's in a city really not in poverty. It's just you congest it in a whole bunch of people, but it's not poverty because motherfuckers is eating. But it's really just how you living. What can I say? What was I about to say though? All right, I'm gonna give it to you like this. So, I mean, you people eating. Damn, I kind of lost my chain of thought for real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just take it like this. In Philly, we say the crib, okay? And just for all you niggas is like overseas and shit like that, and you trying to learn and exploring. So I'm just giving you a little game, you know what I mean, that you could pick up on, and maybe you might want to use it in your city. You know what I mean? Create a little buzz, but somebody be like, damn, I like that, and then they go from there. And then